What is up, everybody? This is Hudson. Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So, in the last episode, we ran out of stuff and things. Try to combine those words. Your brain just can't handle it. We tried to do stuff and things. We ran out of stuff and things to do. So now, we have a bathroom set up. We got power set up. All these things are, like, really, really good. We gotta move on from there. We gotta go up to greater things. Moving on up to the east side. I feel like our carbon dioxide is going away, but I think our oxygen is just like, the pressure is so much, it's just beating it down. Take that, carbon dioxide, you dick. We have our grooming stations, but we can't do that until we get plastics, because we need creature traps in order to move them. We can't do that until we find a petroleum thing. I can't really explore and find a petroleum or oil well until we can get an exosuit generator. We can't get our exosuits until we can make some nice refined metals, and I wouldn't like to start making refined metals until we can research the schmilters. We should probably be writing that down on the whiteboard, but I totally should do that. Totally should do that. I'll do that in the next break, I think. I'll hash it out. That's what I should use the whiteboard for, really, is when I turn the camera off and I'm about to start a new episode, I plan everything out on the whiteboard off camera so that everything goes smoother on camera, and then I can just show you guys what I'm trying to work on. That sounds like a good thing. Instead of sitting here and trying to like come up with stuff and write it on the whiteboard, it's a lot of pressure to do that. Suffocating. Bert. Please tell me you guys are doing alright, alright? Don't risk your lives for this. This mission isn't worth it. It's not worth it! The problem with going like the is that it takes them so long to climb up and down. That's why we need an exosuit. Crude oil! Oil. What the hell is a slickster? A slickster, they're so cute. Hungry. This critter's tummy is rumbling. Wild. This critter is wild. Inhaling. This critter is taking a deep breath. Slicksters are slimy critters that consume carbon dioxide and exude crude oil. Capture method traps. Ooh, okay. So what happens if we make a little path, a little spot right here for them, and we let this carbon dioxide fall down, right? We maybe power off our algae terrariums. Power off like they're powered with electricity. Shut up! We stop the algae terrariums from soaking up the carbon dioxide, and we put some slicksters in there, and then we can use that crude oil. We can collect the crude oil, maybe even research the auto sweepers who can automatically suck up that crude oil and ship it off somewhere to be the thing. I'm not sure if the auto sweeper can actually pick up anything that's liquid, but auto sweepers would be really cool to have in here too, for if we fill these areas up with hatches. How come these guys' tummies never rumble? How come they are hungry? Their tummy's rumbling. These guys are all hungry. I don't know if they're gonna die after a while. This creates solid coal. Yeah, we put the auto sweepers in here so that when they keep spitting out coal, it will then ship that coal maybe to like a little thing that's right next to the coal generator to make things really, really simple. But we're gonna need power to do all this stuff. But if we're, if we have crude oil and coal up the wazoo, then we're sitting pretty. I just like, if these guys all starve to death, there's 3 slicksters in there. Dude, give me all the slicksters. If they all starve to death because I didn't act fast enough, it's like, if you need to have plastic before you can have a critter trap, then they cannot possibly expect you to get all that set up before everything starves to death. So that better not be the case. We're already filling up on food, by the way, so we're gonna need some more, where are they? On the food tab. Refrigerators. Unfreaking believable, man. Alright, what's going on? Oxygen generation is good. So it's telling me that new duplicants are available. People want me to get new duplicants. Hey, we could turn this area into a bed area. We're like, what are we gonna do with this? I don't even know. Put more beds in there. Hell yeah. Sounds fantastic. But we're on the verge right now. We're on the edge, I mean, is what I'm trying to say. We're on the edge of having too much too little oxygen generated. And I don't want to cross that line, because then we're going to have to start thinking about making maybe another electrolyzer and then dealing with the power that's going to, that's going to have. There's got to be a better way to do an electric sensor for that hydrogen plant, to shut that off or not. Duplicate traffic. We could turn on checkpoints to allow certain people to go or not go, and when they would be able to cross a certain boundary. Not exactly sure when that would be a smart thing to use. What's the temperature in this area? Super cold. Still, it's a good thing. If that starts heating up in that area, that's bad. But we did have a map, though, in the last season. Our cold temperature zone was heating up way too much. It was getting hot. Do the airflow tiles really stop the heat? The cold and the heat dispersal? Because that would be an unintentional... Oops. An unintentional mistake on my part. So let's maybe, while we're here, where is the temp shift plates? Where is that? Oxygen? Power? Food? Plumbing? Furniture? Stations? Utilities? Temp shift plates. We want temp shift plates made out of things that are thermally conductive, and copper is just that. We need more refined metals, I think. High thermal conductivity for wolframite. Right, so it spreads the thermals faster. I think that would be smart to do that. No, I don't know why you put it there. I don't know why you're trying to... I don't know why you're trying to sabotage me right now, but I don't appreciate it. Alright? There. That should take this cold down here and shove it up there. That should take the hot up here and shove it down there. And maybe even making more temp shift plates would be a good thing. Don't even tease me with the suffocating stuff, Bert. Harold. God damn it, Harry! These guys are so slow on that. That's fine. We're doing other things. What exactly were we doing? We want to research the schmelters so that we can smelt down more materials. Where are we gonna put that schmelter? Ooh, that is a good question. Right here. Right here in this area. This is a good spot for that. Does someone have to man the schmelter? I bet you somebody does. So what we could actually do is move this airlock further down. That would be a smart thing to do anyways. Put another airlock down here, open this one, let that oxygen just kind of spill out. Yeah. I think so. And let's just like preemptively jump on that. So if we went like this and something like this, and we want this to be... We can let the temperature pass through. That's totally fine. What do we have the most of? Igneous rock is just like all over the place. So if we went like this, and then we made just like... Well, okay, we don't want the air to flow through, so we do want a mechanical airlock. Like that. And you know what? Probably just making tile... Probably making like a nice area in here. Somewhat of a nice area in here. I don't want to try to have to dig through this abyssalite. That's just oogle. And then power, we need one of these heavy watt joint plates like right here. Can I not do that? Can I not put that right there? Maybe I gotta deconstruct it first. Ew, that's gonna be ugly. You just put it down below. And then move it. Oh. Yeah, shut up. Think you're smart? What do you think, you're smart or something? Jerks. Think you're smarter than me? Oh, I'm so smart. That'll work. That'll work. Schmelter's not researched yet. It's getting there, though. I made her a farmer, not a researcher. Like, I just don't even want to have to mess with the jobs. I just, like, wish there was, like, an automation technology that I could put on her to say, if there's a research thing, then switch over to a researcher. Whatever. Not that big of a deal, but... You know, I don't even need her as a freaking, what is she right now? Seasoned farmer. We have too much food. You don't need to have a benefit to making more food. So would you quit it out, Nails? Would you just stop doing that? Gosh dang. That'd be so difficult. Soggy feet! Oh no. Let's definitely mop that up. Soggy feet's bad. Soggy feet is less than ideal. Travaldo is like, ah, god damn it, I'm the sweeper. Ah, god damn it. Coming in here, you're just doing all this stupid stuff. Alright, refinement. Let's go ahead and make a metal refinery. Right there. It's gonna be good because it's gonna disperse the heat in here too. And we wanna open that to get the oxygen in there. And we wanna destroy this. We can start that. Would you quit binging me? Binging me. Bing dinging me. Binger dinger dinger stinger. With the suffocating, you're making me panic. Oh gosh, what's happening? I think there was some stuff on the ground and it's all melting now. Who's responsible for this? Oh, there's ice up here that's all melting. Well, that's just gonna have to happen. There's a mesh tile. Metal tile now. There's a mesh tile in here. Let's see here. Does not obstruct liquid or gas flow. And that would be, you know, making this bottom mesh so that when that melts, it just falls through. But at this point in time, I'm not going to worry myself about it. I'm not going to get worked up. Let's, like, make sure that we're not cutting off other things, too. Yeah, I deconstructed that whole area. I'm just glad that the automation wire didn't get destroyed. Just happy about that. Well, how's this oxygen combating? Oxygen filled this area up like nobody's business. It's like, yeah, buddy. So much pressure of oxygen in here. Come on, guys, get in there. Build that thing. Let's maybe make this priority up on that. Okay, what's going on? What's happening? Not much. We still have this big zone in here that we still don't know what to do with. They're using the lavatories instead of the outhouses, or they should be. So let's maybe just disable these for now. Problem there is that we're not making any fertilizer anymore. And we're pretty low in the fertilizer, actually. We don't even have a single ton of it. But this toilet should be up and running. Can I prioritize the toilets over the outhouses? I think they just use whatever's closest to them, right? Because it's like, I would like the outhouses to be like a last minute thing that they could use if they really wanted to. Let's disable that outhouse too. That's in the latrine and we don't really need to be using that right now. Not the latrine, it's in the med bay. It's in the med bay. How we doing? We're almost down to the vending machine. I don't know what that vending machine is going to give us. I don't know what it's going to offer. Our water is now getting backed up at this point in time. And this is going to become a problem. That's going to become a problem when the sieve can no longer sieve through stuff and the dirty water gets backed up. Now we can no longer use the toilets or the showers. So how do we solve this problem? Well, it seems like it's fixing itself when they dump off the water from the showers and the lavatories. The toilets. Toilette. I'm just not going to worry about it at this point in time. The schmilter's ready. Wait a second. Doesn't the schmilter make some other product? Let me just wait. Refinement. Smelter. Metal refinery. Sorry. Effects. Refines copper. Overheat. Decor. Output significantly heated liquid. Right. That's going to be a problem here. It needs to have liquid that comes into it, and then it pumps out really hot liquid. So we can handle that by just extending this pump and then pumping it back into this area. Because this is the pool right here that is the hot pool. So if we go right down through this, it's going to get ugly in there. I'm going to have to dig it out first. Let's just maybe like turn that into tile first before we even worry about it. That's going to be a long time for Bert to pump through that abyssalite, but whatever. It's fine. They'll do it. We got nothing else to do right now, you guys. Might as well make it look sexy. I don't have to dig through this abyssalite. It continues to dig through abyssalite. Whatever. We're also going to need a nice spot for the pipe to be pumped out. The liquid pumped out. Which will just probably take it down these ladders right here. Down into this area. That's also going to look very ugly. So maybe like... Oops. Pressed the wrong button there. Nope. Dig that out. What can we have everybody else do that's not Bert? Focus in the vending machine. Alright. We could get on that plumbing, too. See if we can start making this other pipe. Are we making it out of granite right now? Not sure that's exactly what we wanted to do. This is the output. Down in here. Make it super ugly and windy. Oh yeah, super ugly. Mega super ugly. And then we can just, honestly, it'll drip from there, so that's totally fine. We want that to be liquid vent. Out of copper. Out of iron. There's more iron in the map than there is copper, I believe. Lenny's back for his 3rd snuggle today. You've got to be kidding me, dude. How bored are you, would you say? On a scale from 1 to Lenny, how bored are you? Yeah, he's up there. He's like, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. I need some fucking snuggles right now. Okay? I'm gonna lose my mind. Single piece of hair in my mouth, and I'm putting you to sleep. Just a warning. That's just a calm, a very calm, deserved warning. He's licking my ear. He's like, does this make it up to you, Dad? Does this make you feel any better? Yeah, that's nice. Uh-huh. Sure, dude. Absolutely. This is all working out quite nicely. The heated liquid thing, really, that just, it doesn't bother me. In any way, shape, or form. And we have so much extra liquid in this pipe that's already here. Pipe that's already here. Boop, 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 boop. Oops. There it is. Straight across. What was that noise? Little man. Little man. Let's check our vitals. Seems pretty good to me. Check our oxygen levels. Super good. I think we're really figuring this game out, you guys. We're doing a good job. And I like that kind of thing. So the reason, like I said, we're not using the rock granulator is because it's not good at making refined metals. The metal refinery is super good at it. But the only thing is that it creates hot liquid, and it takes liquid in. And the rock granulator doesn't take anything in, but it creates sand. And it destroys some of the copper. Turns some of the copper into refined copper, some of it into sand. You imagine copper sand? There's probably copper in sand, right? It's just little tiny granules of quartz and other stuff. Oh, hey, this is done. So, like, how's that doing? How's the temp chip plates? Is it spreading the stuff? It's probably too early to tell, really, but because this is like really, really hot. This is really, really cold. So, kind of the point. Let's not forget that we're working towards the crude oil down here. Oh gosh, there's so many slicksters down here. Slicksters for days. What's MCG? Micrograms? I'm assuming that means it's really small. Like there's not much carbon dioxide because these guys are sucking it all out. Alright. Alright, bruh. I'd love to get in there and trap those guys. Oh, you know what? Those are flying creatures, so we probably need a critter lure. Attracts one type of airborne critter. Must be baited with slime or phosphorite. I don't know. There's incubators too to hatch eggs. Where the hell do we get eggs from, and how do we make them bone? Critter feeders. Critter drop off. It's funny that they have the drop off point in a different research thing than the actual critter traps. Huh. Alright. I don't understand why it had to be so difficult for them to just pick up a critter. I need frickin' plastic for this. I'm gonna get down there and I'm gonna dig into this zone, and then these slicksters are just gonna disappear. They're gonna take off. Diamond? Oh man, I have not seen diamond. Igneous rock. Maybe we just like get into this crude oil area right here. Is it? It's going down. Now it's going up. Now it's going down. I don't know what the crude oil is doing. It's being weird. We can get to this vending machine. What if we inspect it first? Oh, here we go. To all from admin. Subject, unattended cultures. For the health and safety of your fellow facility employees, please do not store unlabeled bacterial cultures in the cafeteria fridge. Similarly, be advised that the cafeteria dishwasher is incapable of handling petri dishes, despite the nomenclature. We thank you for your consideration. Does that mean that we might actually uncover like some petri dish with like a bacteria and we just all die? Because that's not something I would like to have happen. Yeah, that sounds risky. Who's gonna go down there and rummage that? Here we go. Harold. What did you get? A nutrient bar. Whatever. How much nutrient? 800 kcal. That like guys, I don't know if I care. I'm not even sure if I care about that. We need to copy the settings over here so we can start taking more things in. Alright. 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 Fair enough. What a bust. Are we ready to go here on this thing? Gotta power the sucker. Heavy wire. Got power. You've got power, Captain! I think we make iron ore. Let's see how that happens. We see how that goes. And then we got oxygen in this room. It's looking good so far. It's ready to go. It's ready to go, dude. It's ready. Bruh. Let's make some shit. Who wants to make some shit? We want to sleep first. Alright, fine, fair enough. Did we pick up that nutrient bar? Yeah, it's done. It's over and done with. What a bust. I wonder if there's like a chance to get something super cool out of the vending machine. Otherwise, like, why care about it? God, this is just like an oil zone down here. Diamond and oil zone. There's got to be an oil generator to it some point in time. At some place down there. I think this little spiral of oxalite is also very interesting. All I have to do is uncover it a little bit, and this one will slowly leak out, and then it'll go away, and this one will slowly leak out. It'll just, like, expel oxygen into the atmosphere. Is that, like, supposed to be, like, for, like, some, like, rare instance where we're about to die because we don't have oxygen anymore? So we go for that? I don't know. It's like our oxygen generation is slowed down a bit. Still doing fine, though. It does take someone to... Does it really take somebody, though? No power. Oh, we just ran out of stuff, so our stuff's gonna kick back on. Can someone get the coal generator up and running? Are we out of coal? Where is that? Consumable ore. 82 tons of it. I'm gonna say no that we're not out of coal. So when it says insufficient resources, what you really mean is that they just haven't delivered it yet. Were you gonna deliver that? There it is. There she blows. Alright, we've got power now. Yeah, we're doing it. We're making tons of stuff. What is that little bar, though? What is that telling me? They can't run it again until it's full? Full on liquid? They gotta probably fill it with enough liquid. Yeah, that seems to be the case here. Let's just, like, look at this thing with the liquid generation. He's cold, though. He's like, brr. Dude, Burr. How cold is it in here? It's like below 0. Alright, you know, it's fine. It's good for the cold to get into that zone. There. Yeah, see, it's gonna fill up with water again. Research, is that a research thing that said it was done? Or no, I think that was just telling me that we have enough refined metals to make a bunch of stuff down here. I think that's all it's telling me. I don't think we even have a research focus right now. Because we just got the smelter, the smelting tab. So let's go for... Just really want that steam turbine. Exosuits. Go for exosuits. Alright. Did I make sure that Nails is a Tenured? Yeah, Tenured scientist. Yes. Vitals. Nails is probably going to be kind of pissy, just because Nails is requiring all that good, high food. But that's what we have the berry sludge for. We have 17,000 of that, so. Let's take a look at our consumables tab, just to make sure that, like, I want to know what people are eating. Nicola's allowed to eat berry sludge. A lot of people are allowed to eat the berry sludge. Is that what we want? Nails is not allowed to eat the berry sludge. That's why Nails is pissy. That's why Nails is pissy. Makes a lot of sense. So, if you guys don't need it, poor. If you're on poor, let's say that you're not allowed to eat it. We gotta make sure that we check this tab every now and then, because we're gonna be moving people up on their jobs eventually. Bubbles is really sad. What is Bubbles sad for? Bubbles, your stress is like super low. Using using the toilet currently. Not going so well then, I'm assuming, Bubbles. All right, that's funny. Why is Bubbles so upset? Currently taking a massive shit. All right, what did we need the refined metals for? We needed it for one of the stations, didn't we? The power control station, but we already built one of those. Textile loom. So we can make warm sweaters and cool vests and snazzy suits. Do we have people that only go to the cold and only go to the warm areas? No, not even a little bit. In fact, people have to pass through a warm area to get to the cold area. So does it make any sense to put suits on them? Absolutely not. 100% no. Maybe like warm suits, because some people, no, people don't spend a lot of time in here. It would be a cold suit, but then like I said, they're gonna overheat in the hot. I can't. Get your suits out of my face. Get your damn suits out of my face, boy. I don't understand how we're really gonna make, ooh, natural gas generator. I don't understand how we're gonna like really make good use out of this crude oil until we can actually get our exosuit, because it's so far down there. We were suffocating just even getting to this vending machine. If we had to dig all the way down here and through this abyssalite, it's just probably not gonna happen without that exosuit. And can only one duplicant use an exosuit at a time? Well, it looks like Bert's gonna have a good time, a good go at that exosuit then. That diamond though, that's pretty. Coming up on 28 minutes here, you guys. Are these episodes good length? How do you feel with the length of these episodes? 30 minutes, 30, 40 minutes? Should they be shorter? Should they be longer? They're probably not going to be longer, but they might be shorter. I just can't pump them out that frequently, at that length. Look at all this algae. It's a lot of algae stored up right there. A lot of algae in the slime zones too. You can convert slime into algae. Alright. A lot of iron ore just sitting here that's waiting to be mined out. Should we mine that out, maybe? Should we get on that? Why not? If Bert's bored. What are we currently doing? Because I feel like we're just sitting. We are waiting on the research tab to make exosuits. And that's going really quick, actually. Unbelievably quick. Is Devon... Should Devon be researching? Should Devon be researching? What does Devon do? Devon is our general engineer. Tinkering 5. Yes. So I think that means research is going to be good. Devon's supposed to be operating things. Devon's our new one. So that's why Devon is kind of behind on all the stuff. Devon should probably be the one that's doing the metal refinery. Maybe. Possibly. Our water stores are getting pretty low. But we're also getting pretty backed up over here. So let's just increase the flow here. That should do it. We should probably match the flow over here too, though. We want most of it just to pass through. And if need be, then we fill up the liquid pipes. We don't want to overflow the liquid pipes. Then we get backed up. And then nothing flows into this area. That's a massive failure. We're already getting backed up. Which is why this should be even higher. For now. Okay. Now what? How are we doing in that research tab? 16 out of 30. Devon doing the research. It's not, you know, it's not going so hot. Nails is a researcher. Devon, I said, you know, focus on that research. I don't know if I want Travaldo to do research. Nicola? It's a 3 for research. Devon is not good at research, though. That's the thing. It should maybe just be Nails. When Nails is done with the one machine, then she moves to the other. That's going to be the fastest way to do this, I think. It's going to be the fastest way. Because now she's going to fly through it. Way faster than anybody else would have. She's going to lap the other guy by doing both machines. Works for me. Plus, then we're not, like, clogging up too much of our duplicates on other tasks. So, I like it. I like it like that. I like it like that. I like it like that. Yeah, yeah, baby. Do you see that? It's like bam, 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 bam. Just cranking it out. Love that. Good work, Nails. You're the best. You're the best. We're done. Let's go ahead and build one of those things. Exosuit Forge. Refined metals. Exosuit docks. Checkpoints. Like I said, we'll put that in this room here since it's already an ugly room. You're an ugly room. Your mom's an ugly room. Your mom's so fat she's an entire room. We need to make more of these. Make more of those. I could put continuous on, but I don't want them to go too ham on it, me to forget about what's going on. And then have all of our iron ore gone, because it's all refined. But I think you can actually replace normal metal ore with refined metal ore for most cases. Not totally sure on that, though. If we ever need the non-refined one. I don't know. Alright. No research focus selected. Just don't tell me about that. I know that. I'm well aware. Alright, that was probably our thing telling us that we can do it. Exosuit Forge. So this is like continually pumps them out then? I don't know what this is supposed to do, you guys. Is there an exosuit room? No. Miscellaneous room. What the hell is that? No effect. I was like, can we make a miscellaneous room? Alright, stations, exosuit forge. Let's just make one. Let's just see what happens. What is it? Okay, what did it tell me on the description here? Forge is a protective Atmos suit for duplicants to wear. Duplicants will not fabricate items unless recipes are queued. Requirements of power. Fabricates Atmos suit. Overheat temperature 167. What's the temperature in here? 99. So if it overheats, it's a problem. We probably could have made it out of gold. What did we make it out of even? The obviously the only stuff that we had, which was refined iron. Duh. We should probably get more iron. But we were kind of on that already. Let's make some tile. That'll allow us to dig up the rest of this iron. Is anyone going to get trapped over here? I certainly hope not. If you jump over there and then try to start digging and building, they do that shit all the time. Alright, exosuits on the way, you guys. That is going to pump us up to the next level, I think. Maybe, possibly, hopefully. Next level shit. Feeling pretty good. I feel like maybe we should just take some of these extra Wheezeworts and just kind of fill this area with Wheezeworts to kind of regulate this temperature difference here, because it's hot, 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 and that hotness is going to eventually leak into our base. Speaking of temperatures, is this doing okay? The temp chip plates, it should be working on bringing this cold up and the hot down. I'm not sure if that's even working. I don't even know. Exosuit forge is ready. Atmos suit. What do? Supplies supplies duplicants with oxygen in toxic and low breathability environments. Effects: insulation plus 50. Athletics minus 6 though. Insulation thickness, ladies. Digging plus 10. Dang. Bladder change minus 110%. So they don't have to pee ever. Scalding threshold plus 1,000 degrees, and an oxygen tank 0 kilograms. So that's what the I'm assuming. So we need to put that into an oxygen-rich zone, or do we have to pump oxygen to it? I don't know how this is going to work, gosh darn it. Ore scrubber. Kills a significant amount of germs present on ores. Who are you? Excuse me? Let's see here. Exosuit dock. Stores and recharges Atmos suits. Build next to an exosuit checkpoint to make a duplicant change into suits when passing by. Gas intake pipe. It does take oxygen in, I'm assuming. What else would it take? Power required, overheat temperature, decor, okay. Exosuit dock next to an exosuit checkpoint so that whenever they pass the checkpoint, they have to put on the suit. So we should probably put the dock somewhere else. We should probably put the dock somewhere else. Where would we put the dock? I have no flarpin' clue. Maybe like right down here. Then we said we're gonna use this area for the dude bros. No, we're gonna use this area for these dude bros. What are the dude bros called again? Are they dead? No, slicksters. We'll put the slicksters here. We'll put an exosuit dock in this area. I guess, maybe, possibly. Even though they kind of have to like, that's a long ways to travel though, and we already have oxygen pipes up here. And I'd like to just build it off of that. It's not that long to go down to put on the exosuit, I suppose. Let's just do it. Let's just get it over with. Trying to make this symmetrical and not be an idiot. We'll put the dock down here. Probably could have built the exosuit forge down here as well, but whatever. Okay, whatever. Insulated gas pipe. I'm not sure that's going to be necessary. Get that ready. You know, we're doing it. It's going to eventually fill that all up with oxygen. We can even have an oxygen vent down here. I wouldn't mind just filling this other area right here filled with all this carbon dioxide in with oxygen. It's going to eventually try to, you know, fill this entire area. So this room right here is all this, all this, all this, and then we can close it off down here by the suit. Might be the way to do it. I'm thinking so. I'm thinking so. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking so. That's what I'm thinking so. And then, yeah, we just pump oxygen into this area, and we call it a day. There's airflow tiles down here, though. We'd have to somehow put a door over here, which is doable. Eventually close this off, put the ladder over here instead. I like that idea. Get rid of this because it's lame. This little piece of ladder too. Get out of my face. Job's mastered. Yvonne is a good engineer now. Make a manual airlock over here. Lovely noises. Honestly, should probably let this chlorine out and vent that. I guess I'll worry about that later. That chlorine could literally kill us. I would like to dig up the rest of this too, but you are going to need some ladders to get up there and reach that, I think. You can dig some of that out too, I think. You can reach some of that. This is all iron ore, and we were talking about needing iron ore, so it's, you know, it's important. Cycle 191, we're 40 minutes in, you guys. This is where we're going to cut the episode. Exosuits on the way. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you, and I will see you in the next one. See you guys.